Right, good evening guys and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now, the last two videos I've opened myself up to everyone in regards to what I've experienced, what I've learned by living here in Thailand for the past 9+ years full time, not just staying in one place forever and learning next to sweet F all. I have travelled around. I do associate myself with Thai people more than foreigners, and I've learned a hell of a lot because I've been in the mix, not with bar girls, with people from all different types of society, from what you'd call low so to high so, from all different classes, because I think that's the only way to learn, mix with all different types of people in order to learn about those people. And in the last couple of videos, I've tried to explain about the small percentage of Thai women that are interested in foreigners. And most of these women are normally from poor communities. And these women are interested in foreigners in regards to a better life. They're choosing a foreigner because that is the person that's most likely to give them what they are after.
I love rich man because I want to have good life. I want to have money. I want to go shopping. I want to buy everything I want. And I love rich man.
Now, with me speaking about this, obviously, there's going to be certain guys that have got girlfriends here, or they're married here, or whatever, and they will get triggered by what I'm stating. But all I'm stating is my own truth from my own experience. And if they would like to have a voice and they don't have a platform online, I'm happy to share what they say, like I am going to do right now. So let's begin with this one. I'm not going to put the names out there, guys. I'm just going to read the comment. This was on the video, a reality check for foreigners in Thailand and Southeast Asia, where I spoke about women from poor communities getting with foreigners in order to generate money and get a better life from these foreigners. He puts, only a small percentage of Thai females are associated with the industry that you are fixated on, so stop painting them all with the same brush. Now obviously this guy didn't watch the full video. He hasn't got a clue, he just got triggered and decided to put a comment. All Thai people are not the same. 95% of Thai women are not interested in foreigners whatsoever, and then mainly the women that I mix with, and I listen to what they say about the Thai women that are interested in the foreigners and what they tell me. They basically tell me what I already know, and they agree with what I state, yeah? Because we're not dumb, our eyes are wide open. Really irritates me, yeah? I'm not talking about bar girls to this commenter. I'm not talking just about bar girls. There are Thai women here that have got good jobs, that are in massive amounts of debt, yeah? They're a single mum, they've got children to feed, and the only way to clear that debt and to get a better life is to get a foreign man, get a monthly salary, get him to pay the debts off, get him to marry her and give her that better life. And that's just one example. The bar girls are quite tame compared to these types of women that are in massive amounts of debt, that are currently on dating sites right now trying to hook a foreigner. Right, now this next comment triggered me because he's not done his research, so it annoys me when people presume things, yeah? But let me read it. A lot of what you are saying here is pretty typical of expats who are mostly hanging around the bars and extrapolating that experience to wider Thai society. If you work in a regular office job for an established company here, you'll see real Thai society. Real Thai society by working in an office job? You really think a large population of the Thai people here in Thailand work in an office job? No, they don't. Let's carry on. Many normal Thai women are open to dating foreigners that have something to offer. The biggest difference between Thailand and most Western countries is that the number of girls looking for a partner is much higher than there are men available. There is a number imbalance, plus the number of gay men, ladyboys and men with low prospects is high. It's typical in an office to see most girls with no boyfriend, even very good-looking professional women, while all the men are married. The main reason Thai men don't really mind foreigners is that they aren't desperate and sexually frustrated like the men back home are. They already have more options for girls than they can deal with, so why get angry about it? Of course, the bars and the lowest class Thais are different, but making assumptions based on that is like saying British society is only its worst drug and crime ridden council estates. Right, firstly, I've spoken to Thai men. I've asked them, why don't you get annoyed? Because any other country, if guys were coming from different countries and getting all the beautiful women and taking them off these Thai guys because they've got a bit of money, you know, we'd all get annoyed and we'd all be kicking off. And I've asked them why, and they've stated what I've stated in my video. Yeah, the reason why they don't kick off is because those women that are getting with those foreigners, they're not really interested in. So why be angry? And also in my video, I'm speaking about the women from the poor communities. Yeah, I'm not talking about the women in Bangkok in an office that are making a decent income. Yeah. I'm not. I mean, Bangkok is a multicultural international city. It's nothing like the rest of Thailand. It really isn't, because of that fact. Over here in Isan, yeah, the wages are not that high. Even if you've got a good office job, you don't make that much money. And that's why people travel from far and wide to go to Bangkok to work, because they can generate more money from the big city. Now, here in Thailand, yeah, most women are not interested in foreigners. In a lot of societies, it's quite frowned upon for them to date a foreigner. They do like to date their own, just like other countries like to do. But if you're a single mum, you've got a load of debts, or you want to have a better life because you've been consumed by social media and you've been watching your friends getting this and that, and you get jealous and you want it yourself, then these types of women are jumping over to foreigners. And not because you are a handsome, charming man, it's because of what they can generate from you. And if you can't get your head around that, there's no point me debating you in the comments. It's like banging my head off a wall. And that's the problem. If I come out on video and I explain the truth, the actual truth, with someone that's actually done research and someone that's spoken to many different Thai people and got them to speak to me honestly and openly, yeah, I've spoken to women that don't work within the bars, that call their boyfriends, call their husbands a simp, yeah, a simpleton, that they're just doing it for the money, and if they didn't need that money, they would not be with that husband or that boyfriend. Oh my God, like, so guys here, right, can be so deluded. It is absolutely unreal. Now, if you met your Thai woman 15 plus 20 years ago, it was different back in those days, and most guys found genuine connections and have lived happily ever after with their Thai wives or Thai girlfriends, and everything has been a-okay. They've had children with them, they've moved back to their own countries, or they've established themselves here, and everything's been great. I've heard so many wonderful stories from 15 plus years ago, but I do not hear good stories from the here and now unless the guy is absolutely filthy rich and he's given that woman what she could never ever get from anyone else. And that's just the cold, hard reality. But if you want to prove me different, send your story in that's not based around money, yeah? Where you've not provided something to a woman that she couldn't possibly get from anyone else because no one's willing to do what you've done, then I'll eat my own words, you know? Give me a genuine story. I've been here. Yeah, I've lived it. I've been here full time. I know what goes on. I speak to the women. They tell me everything about the husbands and the boyfriends. Yeah, I know it all. Like in regards to, I know it all in regards to the women that are interested in the foreigners. What I could educate myself more on is the women that are with the Thai men more. Yeah, I do have a good understanding of it, but I would love to get to know about that more. Women that have stayed with their husbands for 20, 30 years, where they've stayed poor and humble and they've got the families and she's not gone to work in the bar and they're selling meatballs or hot dogs and they're really grafting and they're keeping the respect and the pride and all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm interested in all that stuff. But a lot of guys that are coming over here are interested in finding a genuine woman that's not going to sleep around behind the back, that's not with them just because they're a walking human ATM. You know, people want a genuine relationship nowadays if they want a relationship, as most guys that come here also want to be single, you know. But guys, it is hard work to actually come on here and be honest, because there's so many guys that have been living here even longer than me, where the head's in the clouds or the head is in the sand. You know, it's either up there or it's down there, and it can be quite difficult to deal with these types of people. They're never going to change, they're never going to wake up, they always stay within a certain bubble, etc. And yeah, some of the logic and the way that they think, it bewilders me. And I try to be honest, to try to help the people that really need it. What a lot of guys don't see and don't seem to understand is that a lot of guys do end up getting bankrupt here, going bankrupt, do end up in the Pattaya flying club, yeah, that do end up severely depressed. And it's not just from the bar girls, believe me, a lot of guys are jumping online and meeting women from the dating sites. They've got professional jobs, but they don't make that much money. Like I stated in my previous video, a lot of the women around here that have got really good jobs, they're lucky to earn £500 a month. And if they've got millions of bahts worth of debt, they've got car on finance, they've got the new iPhone 17 on finance, you know, they've got the jewelry in the jewelry shop that they're having to pay every month that they've pawned in. You know, there's a lot of overheads there. And a foreign guy that buys into the monthly salary option of having a girlfriend can really help them out with all those problems. And it is what it is. I just state the truth, and yeah, condemn me for that if you want, but I do try to help these guys not go bankrupt, not go broke, not believe in the fugazi and what they get told online by others that try to sell the dream. I just try to say it as it is, in order for these guys not to ruin their retirement, ruin their vacation, ruin their lives. That's it. Right guys, it's late. Ciao for now. Bye bye.
Remember this. Nobody watches you harder than the people who don't like you. So, give them a show they'll never forget.
There's no such thing as a gold digger. Women are naturally expensive. So pick one at your price range and shut the fuck up.